Hello and welcome to the DFS underscore PhD show for today, the 21st of October. Remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, somebody's got to win that money. Might as well be us. We were up a little bit on the day, but by the end of the game, there was a Sam Darnold touchdown that he threw an interception. Seahawks D was wound up being like the worst defense, even though they did pretty well. Defensive touchdown set me back thousands of dollars. Dalton Schultz not getting the bonus. Yeah, a couple things. I mean, mostly just Sam Darnold not getting any points at all. Not never passing anybody. Like, come on, dude. Like, anyway, just any points at all would have been $80,000. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're cool. Let's get into basketball. It's only two games today. Plus, I got to go to the dentist pretty soon, so I got to make this a little quick. But I prepped it. There's not too much to talk about today. Let's pop up Lakers dress rehearsal game. That's the one we got the most of. And the biggest surprise for me was Dalton Connect not playing at all in the dress rehearsal until garbage time. Another note, I've seen a lot of people's or SaberSim is projecting Jake LaRavia for 18 minutes. He played 21 in the last preseason game, yes, and yes, that was the dress rehearsal, but six of those were not the dress rehearsal minutes. These are closing out with Dalton Connect, Nick Smith Jr., Jake LaRavia, Christian Coloco, Maxi Kleba. Not those aren't real minutes. So I had to bump him way down. You might need to too, depending on what your optimizer says. And then there's a question: are we going to see? Is this all Marcus Smart? Is this all Gabe Vincent? Do we get some Dalton Connect in there for those minutes? Does he eat into Reeves at all? If Reeves struggles, probably not. Reeves is playing a million minutes here. I mean, Reeves was on pace, just to clear this up, for 38 minutes. That's a lot of minutes. He's probably going to play about the most on the slate. But in the lead up again, Dalton Connect played 34, 34, 35. Now, they were all pretty garbage games with nobody in. So I think I'm not going crazy. I'm gonna have like 5%. But yeah. So they were all garbage games. I wouldn't read too much into that. You had a half of kind of a dress rehearsal-y thing from the Thunder. And what was weird to me about that was this a real Barnheiser shift? I mean, it's not relevant for Classic, but what was that? Chris Youngblood getting some looks after Barnheiser gets his fouls? I didn't know what to do with that. I'm not doing anything with that. What's also notable though is Alex Caruso didn't get an extra this shift with the guys, right? Like, is he gonna is he gonna sit for some of the season? I heard Josh speculating about that this morning, and I don't know. I wasn't on board then, and then I came and looked here, and I was like, oh, yeah, maybe I am on board with this a little bit. And you got some serious Aaron Wiggins minutes. You got some serious Casey Wallace minutes. Yeah, you got to think it's a serious team. The minutes imputed, 39 for Dort, 39 for Chet. That's a little tighter than they were running this rotation last year. If you really get those 39 minutes from Dort or those 39 minutes from Chet, I mean 36, right? Be plenty today from them. Um, okay, so then Rockets, we did have a dress rehearsal. It wasn't the last game, but it's basically what they have for starters. Yep, that's exactly what the starters have been announced. Not great minutes for Reed Sheppard. I will say that. What is this like? Implying 12 minutes? Did I get that right even? Reed Sheppard. It's gonna be down here at the bottom, right? Reed Sheppard, 12 minutes, 10.8. I'll take, oh, 21. 21 seems like too many. Too many minutes. Let's go look at that. So this is Reed Shepherd's 6 minute shift, and this is Reed Shepherd's 2 minute shift. So 8 minutes? I give him 16. That's what I think you get for him. And they had 20 something, right? That's too many. Yeah, minutes 21. Yeah, so I got to bump Reed Shepherd down a little bit actually. I was thinking about that. I don't see his route here to much playing time, so I think he's got to be out of play at 5% because he's not really a big part of their plans, and maybe he gets there in garbage time in a blowout, but like maybe it's not part of the plans, right? Um, Tari Eason was part of the plans because he only got how many minutes in the second half, and they were all real anyway. So he's mostly missing out on a fourth quarter here where that was his big minutes, right, in the second quarter. So let's impute Tari from this 6 minute stint and a 4 minute stint. Oh, it's getting long, 10 and then six. So 16 minutes. That's 32 minutes of Tari Eason. Is that what we're doing? 23 minutes. You need some more Tari Eason, guys. I need some more Tari Eason. That is not appropriate. I don't know where those minutes come from, but they come from somebody. I guess I just took them away from the other guy, that Reed Sheppard. Presumably is where they're coming from. That's where they came from just now. Okay. Can't stay too long. I will just note, Amen Thompson playing a ton of minutes. That's good to see. He had 24, and then the last 16 minutes were just, yeah. So that's a ton of minutes. About the most on the. I mean, Steven Adams played a ton of minutes. What's going on there? I mean, I know I saw Capella fouled out. I thought he fouled out here. The Capella played six first half minutes. On click Capella today, fellas. Six first half minutes. 12 total minutes. Yeesh. No good. 1%. I can't get there. All these guys down here are tough to look at. Tough to look at. Okay, so I got 50 in the main. Yes, yes, that's fine. We'll do it randomly because I want to control for my crazy takes. Oh yeah, did I have any more of the rant? Make sure I give you all the good rant. Rockets players, yeah. So I didn't see any other like really good dress rehearsals, but generally speaking, you can see where our takes are taking us today. They're taking us to a Reed Sheppard fade. They're taking us to a LaRavia fade. LaRavia, massively owned. Don't get it. Not in my pool. Most owned guy, not in my pool. 21% or something more. They're just across the board. I think that sites are misprojecting Reed Sheppard today. Also, if you got Ousmane Dieng projected for minutes, he didn't play in the first half of their dress rehearsal. He's not projected for minutes for me. Okay. So yeah, let's look at some of these exposures that you get when you do the crazy stuff that you do. No, let's just do, we can do all 70 lineups. We don't have to, we'll repeat some for starters and then we'll branch out. So I'm getting to a pretty big stand on Jared Vanderbilt. That's just based on, I think they're going to go small ball five slash that he just gets to a reasonable amount of value, but I don't want to be this high. I'll go 39% or something. That's a fine stand. I do want as much Luca as I can stomach, which is 65%, Chet, 65% Shea, a little bit less of Gary Payton Jr. I don't know. Fine. He's fine. 30%. I think he will be their small ball five some, you know, like get points. A lot of he's at 3,200. Like he's really, low owned ish. Sabersim has him for 43%, but other services have him for less that I trust. So I'm gonna go down with the 7%. Yeah, let's do 10. We'll average in Sabersim a little. Why not? It's not gonna change anything. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of pods over on Underdog, so we'll leave that. Oh, I don't think I posted my Yeah, okay, here we go. Anything else? Let me look at the leverages. Leverage, positive on Chet, positive on Luca, positive on Jared Vanderbilt, positive on AJ. That much? That's crazy. I mean, 30%. What's the odds of a blowout? That seems a little high. I'll go 25% for the odds of like a blowout. He's not just a blowout, right? AJ's good because he's in the rotation either way and he could smash. A lot of Stephen Adams just because I don't know what they're doing. They paid him 3 times as much as Capella, guys. They're planning to use him. They're not paying him that amount to sit on the bench. So I guess I'm taking a bunch of Stephen Adams. I guess. I don't love it. Let's look at the negative leverage. Yeah, negative leverage too. Alex Caruso, I told you I don't get that. He's chalk too. And I don't I mean like you saw those minutes. They're projecting him for 22. Is that right? I mean, what was that? Oklahoma City? Oh, I don't even know if I have the game up anymore. Let me look over here. Oklahoma City. Yeah, I guess 22 minutes. Ugh. I'm fine with the fade. I didn't change him. I got 14%. A little bit of Curry's probably too little. We'll say 5% as a minimum amount of Curry. I, the chef can cook. The chef can cook. Sometimes still. I'm limiting my Draymond Green. I just don't. I don't think they're going to press him. I don't think he has a huge ceiling. He's fine though. He's fine. I'll let him go to fine levels. 30% is fine. I don't want to be prejudicial. Um, this is a little low on Austin Reeves. I might have to I don't want to force him in though. So 30% is fine, I guess. I'll take a light fade there. All right, so we'll do the thing. Boom. Save them. Duplicate them. Pop them in a pot, and then we'll save them, and we'll go over here, get this loading while I put them over here, so that we can finish this in time and get everything processed and Oh, yeah, okay, that's better. About to be a little frustrated with the old Saber Simbo. Okay, so what we got over here on FanDuel? Yeah, similar situation. It's the same rant. Uh, this is I'm playing all 150. There was some question about that. Let me look at the leverages. I haven't done that yet. I'm happy with where I got everybody. That's a ton of Aaron Wiggins over here, but he's so cheap and he's definitely going to play, so that's fine. Luca, Shea, Jared Vanderbilt, Gary Payton. Where's my? I thought I'd have more Aiton. There he is. Okay. Yeah, I guess the field doesn't have much, and this is FanDuel, so you only got center. So that's where like FanDuel's tough. I want all the centers more. That's why I play at best ball. I can take all the centers. I play like 5 and 6 center lineups over there. I think people are misplaying it because you got three center spots if you count the flexes, right? So anyway, I think that's how you should play best ball. And nobody cares because there's absolutely no articles on best ball strategy for basketball because it's $100,000 and who cares? It's like as big as one day of a competition. They should really try harder. And anyway, okay, I'll stop yelling at them about it. What are my leverages again? Did I say that? Yeah, I like all these. Gary Payton, small ball five, Marcus Smart. We don't know how much he's going to play with this new team. What if they run him deep for no reason at all, or because he outplays whatever the other guy is? Vincent, I think, in his role. Curry, Butler, Green, sure. I don't like that rotation. I'm scared of that rotation. I don't think, honestly, like I don't know how Sabersim's getting to a fate of him, but I'm happy with it. He must be indirectly from my other things I've implied. But yeah, no AJ Mitchell is a little bit of a stand for. Well, yeah, the pricing's just weird over here. Like 3,700, he's not the same value. Uh, I still think you should probably get to more than zero. Yeah, am I cutting out too much value? No, I see. There's a bunch of the value over here is just playing mid range. So probably why we wind up with more mid range over here. Although we're getting really close to the top of my Shea and Luca allowed levels, which are 75%, and didn't quite max out. I think we did Shea maybe, but didn't quite max either one of them. So, but yeah, that's basically the slate. Not too many teams to play, not too many angles to play. You're playing more yeah, Tari Eason's minutes over here on FanDuel, right? That's one thing I should change. 32 or 30 at least. I should get more Tari Eason for sure. Just make sure we click that into the old levels. Thank you very much. But yeah, remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, somebody's got to win that money. Might as well be us. And whether it's 200,000 or 100,000, that's a nice chunk of change.